Hi, Matt. Hi, Lona. That's right, all the way. No, we're on a little early. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Carries. Let me see if I can see this better. Hi, Pathfinder. Hi, Estewall, Ann. Wild One, Eric. Hi, Cleo. Oh, this won't let me. Let me try it this way. There we go. Thank you all for joining us today. I just wanted to come on for a while, so let me turn this down so we can remember Charlie. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Freedom Nuts. I'm on a little early. I've always come on early because, I don't know, I guess it's from when I was in the military, hurry up and wait. Only streaming on YouTube because Prism Live has changed their format. Now they charge, and you can only, unless you pay the premium, you can only, stream on one channel. So until I get my finances back, that's how I'll just be able to stream on one channel. And just glad to see you all. This out here is the Heart River. I went for a walk earlier. I thought I'd be longer than it did. That's why another reason why I'm on early. If you can see where those people standing, you can walk, I don't know, about a mile down the river to another park, and you can turn back. This is a park that's near my house. It has pavilions and a playground for kids and horseshoe pits. And hi, Slim. And it's a beautiful day today. Holy cow, it's beautiful. It's a little breezy, but it's always breezy here in North Dakota. Yeah, we miss everybody there. Freedom Nuts. Hi, Texas Ranch. Slim, say hi to Shirlene. Hi, English Rose. Hi, Lisa. I didn't really watch Charlie that much. I did see some YouTube shorts that he'd talked with the college students. He really expressed his ideas and mixed them up with their ideas to come to a middle. he didn't really put anybody down. You know, even if he disagreed with you, he, you know, let them speak their point of views, and now he's been taken from us. Hi, Nina. Nina, thank you so much for the flag. And see if Kim comes on. I know I scheduled it for 1 o'clock. Like I said, I don't know why I always get early. Even when we were on the corner, I was always there half hour at least early, just so we could get going. And you know, it's just how things are. If y'all have any questions, I'll try to answer them. I want you to know that this is my birthday week. Thursday is my birthday. And hi, Serrano. Yes, it is. This is the Heart River right there. It runs all the way to the Missouri River, and it's a nice big river. Let's see where it was. Oh yeah, Thursday is my birthday. I plan to go out to the Badlands Wednesday and stay overnight for 2 nights, Wednesday night and Thursday night, and come back Friday. And I will be streaming as much as possible. There's a lot of places out there where you can see the Badlands. We might see some buffalo or longhorn antelope, and all kinds of wild horses. How young am I? I'm going to be turning 68, even though I act like 12. Yeah, they'll have plenty of ground squirrels. Just so we can, what do you call it, regroup for a while. We haven't had any big streams like we did during the vigil, but I needed some time off after streaming for 3 years, almost every night of the 3 years, and just needed time off. Hi, Kim. No, I'm always early. You should know that, Kim. Another thing is, Sherry has asked me to join her for the Convoy of Honor that's down in Bronson, I think, Missouri. It's ran by Mona, who is on our chat a lot, but I just have to see. I'm having very much having problems with finances right now, so I'm trying to get that straightened out. And you know, if you could help me out, I appreciate it. You know, for 3 years I spent a lot of cash in DC, and and of course, a lot of you donated, but there's a lot of times that I had to put in an extra lot of money to keep Sherry and me and Steve, Jericho, or David, or whoever was there. I spent a lot of money in 3 years, and it's coming to roost right now. If you can help any way for this coming up month, I'm really trying to get the money. Rumble owes me a bunch of cash, and I've been trying for 2 months to get the cash from them. They keep stonewalling me. I also applied for my Social Security. I waited till I'd get the maximum amount. I applied 2 months ago, and this last week I got a email saying that they're starting to look at it. I don't know how it could take so long. So if you can help out, and I'm really in a pinch right now. I never asked for anything, but if you can help out, I'd sure appreciate it. And I'll tell you, I need $750 for this upcoming month to pay my rent and what little bills I have. I can't believe it took so long for Social Security. But I don't know what's holding up. I keep emailing them, and they keep on giving me this go around. It's just I don't know. Thank you so much, Betty. I didn't come on here to tell you my problems. I came on here to remember Charlie, but I was told to do that from Sherry to ask. Kind of humbles me to have to do that. Hi, Tommy. But I will be going out. I have a job tonight. Help a guy move some furniture around in a older lady's house, and then another job tomorrow. Will be a couple hours. I've been trying to. I applied to work. They just don't want an old folk like me, I guess. I've been trying to get the jobs, but I don't know. These 2 jobs tonight will help me get gas and to go out to the Badlands, and we can stream out there during my birthday and see the sights that God has painted out there. There's nobody can paint like God can. Look at this view right here. It's a good thing of the lake. I mean the Heart River, and it runs through Dickinson. On the other side, further down, there's Lake Patterson. It's a reservoir, and a good place to take kids out and let them scream and yell and jump in the water. So if you can help me out, I'm not gonna say any more about it. If you just help me out, I'd so much appreciate it. I just need some help. So we've had the rainiest spring and summer that I can remember. Even I was gone for 3 years, but I don't remember it raining so much. Boy, we last let's see, today is Sunday. I think it was Thursday or Wednesday. We had a big storms running through. We had a lot of tornadoes east of where I'm at in Bismarck, that area, and we had a storm here that it rained like cats and dogs for like 45 minutes. It rained so hard that the water was up to the top of the curb on the streets, and it was running down the street. You could have went tubing down it. And I haven't seen, I don't remember it being that much rain. Like I said, Sherry's got in contact with me to go down to the Convoy of Honor with Mona. She runs that every year, and I would like to go there, but like I said, I'm just gonna have to see how things go. There's some kids playing on the swings, and well, a couple people playing frisbee golf. There's a 9-hole frisbee golf here. That's a big sport here. There's like, I think 5 golf courses, frisbee golf courses in this town, and they're real big. No, Kim, I'm not streaming Rumble. Prism Live has changed their format. You can stream on there for just one channel, and if you want to stream more, you have to pay $99 a year for it. So right now, until my finances get fixed up, I'm only going to be streaming on YouTube. Lisa, thank you so much for the donation from Cash App. I seen, Kim, that Susan did the email thing, signing up, what do you call it, making a comment on Rumble. She's probably disappointed that it's not getting streamed on there. Even the Rumble Studio, I know Mags America tried that, but even that's $99 for more than one stream. So it's just we'll get by somehow. Hopefully, if you can help me pray that that check comes, we can get everything fixed, and I'll be okay. Hi, Angelina. I miss you guys too. Just think of all the 3 years we were together, and the chats we had, and the ups and downs, and the small wins and the big wins. Also helping out the J6ers to send them letters and donate them money to their commissary, and doing the call for actions. Yeah, we were quite the group. It's just sad. I'm happy that it ended, but I'm sad it ended. It's like leaving mom and dad when I was 17. Going to the military. I went through all that training for how long was it? 7.5 months, and then get to even talk. Or the only time I could communicate with them was write a letter. And, I have been thinking about doing like a Wednesday night stream in my apartment. I have to fix it. But like I said, it all depends on this check coming. Hi, Chanel. Angelina, how's mom doing? I watch Mags America every once in a while, but I would like to do a Wednesday, what do you call it, recap of all the news during a week. So a lot of times people don't see what I see. I've been a lot on the social media, and I check out a lot of different newspapers and post about it on X and Getter and True Social. And a lot of people don't even don't even know what half the stuff's going on in this world. I am AMC. Well, I'd love to, Chanel. It's just that right now things are are hitting a brick wall, but I've been praying daily about it. And, I know I had to do a lot of praying when I was in DC, and God always came through. So I'm praying that He'll come through again like He always does. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Darlene. If you go down by the river over here, I'm gonna point it, see what I'm saying? There's some kayak launchers. People get in their kayaks, and there's the stretch of the river from the one dam to Lake Patterson is about 5 miles long, and they kayak up and down the river, and they fish off their kayaks. That's right, Chanel. He always comes on. There's times when when I was in Washington, I thought I was going to have to put more money for my account to keep sharing me there, and then boom, somebody would come through and help me out, so I didn't have to. They kept us there longer. I just hope it comes through again. Well, Angelina, I was always calm there, because those people just made me laugh. They were like circus clowns. And then I found out about furries. I don't know if you are what furries are, but I just learned what they were. A group of people that dress up with like animals. And we did have a furry out there, that lady that dressed up as a bunny all the time. But I didn't know that, people thought they were bunnies or dogs or whatever. And then that my melted sickle that assassinated Charlie, he was hanging out with a girl that was a furry, so I had to look it up and to find out what a furry was. And then the lady that dressed up as a bunny over there with the other freaks came to my mind. So I don't remember if you remember the lady that dressed up as a bunny. She didn't come there a lot, but she came a few times. So I guess that's what a furry is. Sure they did, man. It's funny, they post all this stuff I read on X, and then, like 2 or 3 days later, we find out that, these people are posting false information. Same thing on Getter. I find out these people are are posting wrong information. Well, man, I never heard of him until what was the last Saturday or Monday or Sunday when I found out that he was hanging out with this weirdo furry. So I had to look it up because I never heard of what a furry was. You know. Yeah, we have a train that runs here. The train yard is just up the hill from here. There's how you doing?
You want a podcast?
Yeah. Talking to some of my friends. So I hope everybody's having had a great spring and summer. Now I think Monday is first day of fall. I see some of the trees here are turning color. Wish I had had enough cash to go down to the Black Hills, and they have some good places where you can drive along the Black Hills and see the coloring of the trees down there. It's beautiful. Yep, that's right, Kim. Well, it's always coffee time, Kim. It's not always hoodie time. I remember some of those mornings, Sherry and me woke up when we were camping, and there'd be ice on the ground, and Sherry'd run out and percolate some coffee, and I always had nice hot percolated coffee. I miss you too, Charlene. You don't know how much I miss my family. Well, it's always better when a hoodie around a campfire there, kid. Got some people over here playing frisbee golf. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Michael. Well, this is such a nice park. I don't know why more people don't come out, especially on a Sunday. It's about like Dickinson has like 15 parks that are just like this, um, spread around. This is in my part of town, and got a lot of what do you call pavilions that you can have picnics on. I'd be bringing my family out here all the time. Let the kids come out and scream. Oh yeah, Angelina, the one neighbor. She goes, man, I couldn't believe you came back. We thought that you were might have died in there a couple times. And so I, told her about where I was and what I did, and she was all interested. Uh, she goes, well, how could you do that? I said, hey, if I had to do it all over again, I'd be out there right now doing it. So, is anybody watching the memorial? I know there's supposed to be like 10 speakers. I would love to watch something like that, but after about the first speaker, after that speaker gets over, uh, it's I don't know, my eyes get kind of droopy. I sure would, Angelina. You know, then on Truth Social yesterday, President Trump told the AG Bundy to get off her butt and start prosecuting these people. They said they impeached him 2 times, and it took him to court 5 times. It's time to get the ball rolling. Hi, Faith. Good to see you. Tell your unbetter half that I said hi. Since you're the better half, he's the unbetter half. Yeah, I tell you what, Angelina, when I first saw it, like, I don't know, it was like, 30 minutes after, I knew that shot was gone. I mean, it hit just at the right place. There was no saving. Then you have the mind melted sick goes, oh, that was staged. It's just like when Trump was shot. It was all staged. It was all staged. I doubt he made it to the car they put him in, Kim. Yeah, I've seen some of those too, Angelina. A lot of speculation is they were flashes from phones. You know, they said he had to be a sniper. Well, you don't have to be a sniper. When I was in the military, I wasn't the best shot in the world, but we were, with my M16, we were hitting targets at 700 meters away with an M16, and that is a Mauser. Um, that kind of rifle that he was using, I mean, you can shoot out to 3,000 or 4,000 yards, or in and nail it. 200 yards with that rifle isn't a long distance. Yeah, there's just too many unanswered questions, Gary. I don't see any birds out there. There's usually some ducks out there. Don't see any. Maybe they've already started to go south. That's right, Kim, exactly. Oh, dang it. Hit the wrong time. There we go. Angelina, thank you for the Cash App. Yeah, they're trying to spread us to the four winds, that's for sure. It's just unbelievable what people are saying. That's right, Angelina. Every time you turn around, like when Trump was the assassination try for President Trump, I believe, woke up a lot of people. But I believe this has woken up tons of people. When, like I said, Thursday is my birthday, so Wednesday night, well, Wednesday afternoon, I'm gonna go out to this place. It's called place where you can boondoggle, I think they call it. It's on BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. You can camp out there, and you can see the Badlands, and hopefully we'll see some buffalo and some wild horses. But there's some other places along. I'd like to go on Thursday out to overlooks that overlook the Badlands, and we can see that. Hi, Allison. That's right, man. Well, I tell you, I don't know if you read the statement from President Trump. He pretty much put the boot to old Bondi's butt and told her to get her moving. Hi, Tamara. Yeah, the old birthday this year will be a little bit more quiet. I might have to, like I said, get a whistle or just start screaming while I'm out there, just to remind me of my past 3 birthdays. But I would be going out there. I've been looking it up on the web, and seems like to be a nice place. And then there's a good restaurant that I've been to. It's just a little south of Teddy Roosevelt's National Park here, and it shows out into the southern part of the park. And then there's if you go up farther up the road, there's a, I don't know, what do you call it, a driving tour, I guess, little road you can drive down and you know, see the Badlands. So that's right, Kim. I just put my phone on mute that day. Listen how quiet it is. You can just hear the wind blowing through the leaves. You don't hear that ungodly siren 24/7. Don't hear any gunshots. There's a lot of nice places around here I'd like to show you. I said going down the Black Hills is like 3.5 hours from Dickinson, and they have some driving tours. You can go through different sections of the Black Hills. Have the colored leaves, and you can come up on the other side and get on the Custard Parkway and go by Mount Rushmore and drive on through that area through Custard State Park. It's just amazing. Yeah, I kind of missed that guy that used to whistle at me. It seemed like 2 or 3 times nightly there on the corner. Kind of wonder what happened to that person. I think somebody should write a book about all of us that were on Freedom Corner. And it's amazing stories. You know, look at Rebecca. Look at Rebecca and Lily and Dwight. What they went through just to get to the United States. What they had to do to become citizens. And you have of course, Sherry and me, and then you have Jericho, things that he got put into, because of the clowns across the street. And then there's so many stories on that corner. Of course, you got Mama Mickey, and then and Nicole and her family, and it just goes on and on and on. That's right, Angela. I'll tell you what, the Chinese Americans, holy cow, they were awesome. And, you know, they knew what we were going through even before we knew what we were going through. Yeah, Glory be, look at Glory be. They just rat her rat her daily. That's right. Angelina, your mom, boy, what an inspiration she was on that corner. I remember one night, let me get a sip of water first. I remember one night I was talking to her, and had my chair, and I go, Mom, why don't you sit down? She goes, those guys stood up for me. I can stand up for them for 3 hours. Yep, gonna be 68. I made it that far. Oh my goodness. 68 and I act like 12. Well, she did say it when we had long, like when we had, what do you call it, like Thanksgiving or Christmas, or times we were there a lot earlier and did stuff. But tell you what, most of the time she was just standing tall. Well, Kim, I was going to tell you, you don't look a day over 16. Sherry has a birthday this month too, I believe. Or already had it, I can't remember. We never did get to have that birthday bash together, Kim. On the 8th. next year. Hopefully I'll be back to my normal self by then. Like I said, Sherry wants me to come down there for that, what do you call it, convoy of honor that Mona does every year. Sure hope I can go. Well, Tracy, your birthday's on the 26th? Haha, I beat ya. Mine's on the 25th. But from what I understand, there's going to be a lot of J6ers there. Plus, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Jones will be there. I think, I'm not sure or not, but Nicole and Guy will be there. I don't know about Mama Mickey, but hopefully I'm just hoping that everything works out and I get this check and I still have a place to live. Finally getting my Social Security going. I don't know what, if I had a different surname, I bet you I would have had that done within about a week or 2 weeks. I hadn't seen the man, the myth, the legend there, Carrie. Hi, Tina. I believe it's in, if you hadn't asked me, I could have spurred it out just like that. It's in Missouri. I can't remember right now. Yeah, Branson, Missouri. Just hoping this burp in the road gets fixed and I can make it, because I would love to see Sherry again. I miss Sherry so much. We spent 3 years together camping and standing on the corner and doing different things together. And I miss Honey Bun so much. She always used to come up and cuddle up next to me, so I'd give her daily stomach rub, and I miss all that stuff. Hi, Amy. I'm experiencing the pain right now, Amy. But it's at the place in Denver, Colorado. I just got an email from them like about a week and a half ago saying it's there. But still, that would be another month at least. God rides a Harley. How's it going, my brother? Well, Amy, this is probably the worst I've ever been. I've always had jobs, and I've always had ways to get my cash going, but you know, I'm at the point in life that I've applied for quite a few jobs, but most of them are is I don't think they think I can do it because I'm going to be 68. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Jones. I did apply for a couple security where you work overnight and walk around places. I'm not I did a lot of security on 1776 when I was there. Boy, what a nice day. Must be just about 80. The wind's blowing. Yeah, yeah. Look at all the times that we had to stay up at night when the Looney Tunes were trying to mess with us when we were on the mall during 1776 RM. I always had the 10 to 4 shift. And then they'd laugh because I'd fall asleep while I was sitting on the lawn. Catch up on my nap. And Jay, what would you do with all that money? Yep. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of walking. Those 3 years on the corner put some weight on me. Especially we were buying such cheap food, and we'd buy spaghetti and mix it up, so we'd have 2 or 3 meals out of the deal, or maybe 4, and all that pasta and different things we ate that was really wasn't. It was good, but it wasn't good for you. And then we'd be on the corner, and Rebecca would come with McDonald's or 3 or 4 pizzas. And but I've lost about 20, 25 pounds doing a lot of walking around, and it's I feel a lot better. That's right, Elysian. I remember the day I went on Freedom Corner on August 3rd, I only had like 47 people watching. And then I started working a lot on Getter. And I started working it up. I was really excited the time that I got up to 1,000 views. And then I got on Rumble, and then later on I got on Getter. And that last week and a half, 2 weeks of the corner, and I was having 47 to 53,000 people watching. I was just so amazed that this little phone I had was putting it out. It was so amazing how a little phone could put out to some, but it was a lot of work, I tell you, folks. Being on those social medias and putting pictures that I had, then telling them what the pictures were about, and putting out about Ashley and then Roseanne and Kevin and Benjamin out on these social medias, telling them, what we were doing on the corner to watch and do this. I'd do that 6 hours, 8 hours a day, plus then come to the corner and spend another 3 or 3.5 hours out there every day. And and even now today, I go on and put a lot of things about Ashley and Roseanne and Kevin and Benjamin. And you know that we've had almost 29. We've had 29 deaths related to January 6th, and that's too many. And I put those out because people don't talk about much. Don't hardly talk about the J6ers. You never see that. They talk about this and that, but never. I just post and post, trying to keep them alive. Even on X, you'll get some of the J6ers on there, but hardly anybody posts about them. Yeah, Tina, tell Sky I said hi. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you. That's right, never forget, never give up. I walk with Puppy down the river. We sure do, Jay. We sure do. Well, folks, I believe I'm going to cut the stream short. I just wanted to get on, we can, to remember Charlie, and it's important that we don't forget these people. They stood up and went after people that are evil and don't like the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they stood up, just like our J6ers did. We got to keep them out there so people will remember. To me, they are as important as Washington, Lincoln, Reagan, or anybody that stood up for our freedoms. And I just wanted to get on and so we remember them. And like I said, I'll be going out to the Badlands Wednesday night. And, during the day, I got to find this place. I've never been there, and find out where I can camp for the night. And then I know the other places I can look up on my phone to get the directions to. On my birthday, I want to go out and see the Badlands. And like I said, if you can help me out financially wise, I'd sure appreciate it. And if not, please pray so I can get that check will be coming to me that Rumble owes me. And God bless you all. And thank you for all following me and helping me out with my video site on YouTube and Rumble and Getter. And God bless you all. Thank you so much for all the things you've done for me. And we will see you Wednesday night. Be on the lookout. Like I said, I can only stream on YouTube right now, but pretty soon I'll be back in the saddle again, and I'll have be putting it out to America again. So make sure you say your prayers. Don't let the Betty bugs bite, and have a good night. We'll see you all another time. God bless you all.